All right, beautiful people. We were talking about the tuning and stuff like that. I'm going to tune this harp according to this right here. So every key that's different on here, I'm going to change it to the scale right here. I don't know what that scale is, but we're going to see what happens as I do this. So the first one is G in the, whatever the 4 means. Anybody in the comments, you tell me what that 4 means. But, yeah, so I'm doing G and 4. That's where that is. So on here, the next key is A. But on here, the next key is G sharp. So I'm going to do G sharp instead of A. Okay. And so on here, the next key is B. But on here, the next key is A. So B should be A. So I'm changing that to A. Okay. The next key is A sharp. But the next key on here is, it says C. So I'm going to A sharp. All right. So now we're at A sharp. The next key says D. But on the tuner thing, it says B. So I'm going to B. Then the next key is E, but on the tuner is C. So I'm going to C. The next key is F sharp on here, according to this tuning card. But on the scale on my iPod, the tuner, it says C sharp. So I'm going C sharp next. The next key is G, but on the tuner, it says D. The next key on here is A, but the next key on here is D sharp. So I'm going to D sharp. All right, the next key is B on here. Next key on the tuner is E. All right, the next key is C. The next key on the tuner is F. All right, next key on here is D, but on the tuner, the next key is F sharp. So I'm going to F sharp. All right, the next key is E. The next key on here is G again. G to the fifth, whatever that is. All right, the next key should be F sharp according to this, but on here it's G sharp. And then the last, it says G up here, but on here, the tuner says A, so we're going from there to A. All right, people. So I tuned it according to the scale right here, starting from G all the way around. So it sounds like this. Uh-oh. All right, that ain't right. What is that? I gotta go back here and something don't sound right. So Wow. What is going on here? Oh, shoot. All right, so let's see what happens now. That's weird. Okay. All right, so I don't know what this means, but I can't do that because that don't sound right. See, why do these two sound the same? What just happened, man? So this is G4, G sharp, A, A sharp, B, see, why is that not up? I just did this. Okay, C sharp, then it should be D. See, that's crazy. Next one should be D sharp. Next one should be E. Next one should be F. Oh my God. This tuner thing went off. But I can do the rest by ear, I think. Then the next one should be And the next one should be Now I'm just tuning by ear because my iPod is old and so it doesn't hold any juice. It should be da da. Da 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 da. Okay. That's what it should. That last one. Maybe just a tweak. Is that gonna be too high? It's gonna be too high. All right, so that's what it should sound like according to this thing. So now I have to try to play a song. Let's see if I can do I Wanna Know What Love Is, what I tried the other day. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Huh. I have to change. Dang. Let's see, here's where my novice comes in, because I don't like the way none of this stuff sounds. Now that was tuned according to this. So I guess there's a reason why these people want me to do it according to the scale. So I guess certain songs I just won't be able to play. It was just not meant for me to play certain songs on here. I don't know what that means. I don't like it. I should be able to play any song I want to play on anything whenever I want to, as long as the keys are there. And see, that's where my novice also comes in, because I don't know chords. So I wouldn't know how to do the chords like with the 3 strings and stuff. I don't know. So that's why I'm on this learning journey, man. So, well, people, I guess I'm gonna have to tune it back to the way it is on this tuning card. I guess they know better than I do. And that's just what it's going to be. Maybe I need to look into some different scales. I don't know. But that's all for today, folks. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much, but I told you I was going to try to tune it a different way, and I did, and I don't think I like the results. So I think I'm going to go back to the original tuning card keys and just keep it at that. Until next time, people, getting that harp in. I'll let you later.